Good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. Whatever time you found this video, I hope it finds you well. Got two packs, both of the Gatewatch to open up today. Starting with our first pack. It's got Consuming Sinkhole, Ondu War Cleric, Cultivator Drone. Let's see. 2/1 blue for 2/3, tapped at one colorless to your mana pool. Spends mana only to cast a colorless spell, activate an ability of a colorless permanent, or pay a cost that contains colorless mana. Blue doesn't often get mana ramp, but it's not a bad one. Saddleback Ladic. Support 2. 3/1 for 4. Corpse Churn. Fun card. Canopy Gorger. 6/5 for 6. Not bad. Kozilek's Pathfinder. Let's see. 6 mana for 5/5. Pay 1 colorless. Target creature cannot block Kozilek's Pathfinder. Interesting evasion ability. In limited, it's a much better card. I don't know if a deck will be able to play it, but I don't know. Let's see. Isolation Zone. 4 mana. Enters the battlefield. Exile target creature or enchantment an opponent controls until Isolation Zone leaves the battlefield. 1 extra mana, 1 extra white mana to cast. Not quite an Oblivion. It's a decent card, being able to take out things, but 4 mana as an enchantment, I don't know. Interesting card. We'll see what it does. Next, Scion Summoner. Boulder Salvo. Pyromancer's Assault. 4 mana. Enchantment. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, Pyromancer's Assault deals 2 damage to target creature or player. But 2 spells per turn, unless you have a way to draw 2 cards per turn, you're going to run out. Or if you have something that will return them to your hand, Dash, for example, would work with this type of spell, that type of enchantment. Void Shatter. 1 colorless and 2 blue. Devoid has no color. Counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into owner's graveyard. It's kind of like Dissipate, a new version of it, but with an extra ability. Devoid. Baloth Null. 6 mana for 4/5. Enters the battlefield. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. 6 mana. You have 3 cards. You gain this as a creature in play, and 2 other creature cards up to your hand. It's an interesting possibility. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So here's our rare, and our land card is a Full Art Swamp. We have an Eldrazi Scion, and the rare card is Eldrazi Mimic. 2 colorless mana for 2/1. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may change Eldrazi Mimic's base power toughness to that creature's power toughness until end of turn. So if you cast Kozilek the Great Distortion with Eldrazi Mimic in play, you can have it become 12/12 until end of turn. It's an interesting pseudo haste effect, although it's a 2/1 to start. I like it though. It's an interesting card. We'll see if it comes up useful. Second pack starts off with Expedite. Target creature gains haste until end of turn. Draw a card. Searing Light. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature with power 2 or less. Interesting card. Not sure where it's going to be as useful. I mean, it has its use in limited, definitely. Comparative Analysis. 4 mana, yes. Draw 2 cards as an instant, or search for 2/1 blue if you or one of your partners has cast a spell. Teammate. Eldrazi Aggressor. 3 mana for 2/3. Has haste if you have another creature. I still feel like it should have been 2/2 for 2. Canopy Gorger. There's another one of those. Kozilek's Translator. Talked about that a couple videos ago. Oh, that's actually It has Devoid, but should definitely go over there. Goblin Freerunner. This is actually an excellent card. 4 mana for 3/2 with Menace, but its Surge ability allows you to play it for 1/1 red if you've cast another spell. That works especially well in current standard where you have Bonesaw, but you can also dash something into play for 1 red mana and then play this for 1/1 red. Now this doesn't have haste, but still a 3/2 for 2 with Menace is incredible. This is a really good card, and I expect it to go places. Ooh, we got a waste. Yeah, over there. Let's see, sweep away, return target creature to its owner's hand. If it's attacking, you may put it on top of owner's library instead. Seer's Lantern. Reaver Drone, 2/1, Devoid. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life unless you control another colorless creature. So it's like kind of similar to Sarcomancy or Carnophage, depending on how you look at it. It's a decent card. Goes into a lot of speedy decks. Being Devoid means you can pump it up with Ghostfire Blade very easily. Baloth Pup. Has trample as long as it has a +1/+1 counter on it. Otherwise 3/1 for 2, not too bad. With support and other effects that give +1/+1 counters, it's pretty easy to keep that. With trample. Reflector Mage. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. That creature's owner can't cast spells with the same name as that creature until your next turn. So, it's like, well, what it can do is slow down having Kozilek or something attacking you by giving you a full turn where it can't even be cast. Since it doesn't have haste, that's 2 turns. 2 turns where it won't be able to affect you. And our full art card is an island. Our token is the new zombie with the Hedrons in the background, so you know it's Zendikar. And our rare card is Wandering Fumarole. I'm not too sure about this card, but it's a decent card. Enters the battlefield tapped. It taps for red or blue. And then for 4 mana, it becomes a 1/4 blue and red elemental creature that you can switch its power toughness for 0. Well, a couple interesting cards out of this. I think this was a decent couple of packs. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning, wonderful afternoon, and or wonderful evening. And I hope tomorrow is even better. Take care, everyone.